I'll give you this, old man. You have mastered the puppy dog eyes. I mean, just look at them. They are so puppy. Well, today should be a pretty quick day. It should be a solid 580 mile day. We're going to run up to Sioux City, Iowa, grab a trailer. We're going to drag it down to Topeka, Kansas, drop that loaded trailer off, grab an empty trailer, and bebop back home. This is just a one-day trip. We have something going tomorrow. We have something pretty cool. It's just more graduation stuff, if you're wondering. That's what... My little girl graduates at the end of this week, so we have a lot of stuff going on this week. So we're going to run this one and hopefully get at least 2 or 3 more out of the way. Wishful thinking, not 2 or 3 more. At least 2 more of these Topeka loads this week would be perfect. Just down and back, down and back, down and back. Maybe throw a reload in there, but I want to get some work in, but I also have to be home on certain days this week. Oh, I'm not that skinny anymore. So if everything goes perfectly well and perfectly as planned, we should be parking the truck in Mapleton tonight at home at the end of our day. Well, not at home. We're having the trailer, so we're parking down at the truck parking, and either Uber Dad or one of the kids or the wife will, or even Uber Mom, she has before too, will come down, grab me, and take me to the home front, or I can walk too. I think it's only about a mile. I can pull that off. Maybe 2, maybe a mile and a half. I don't know. If I'm on a walk with my daughter, and she calls it a hot girl walk, it's like 6 miles from there to my house. We're gonna fill the trailer up with air, and that's what we're doing right now as we're turning around. And then we're gonna slide those tandems back up a little bit towards the back. And then we'll get underway. Our weather today is supposed to be 75 degrees and rain. The rain is probably going to happen. That's a tight fit. I don't care who you are, that's a tight fit. Because we have an 88% humidity right now. It's a little sticky. That was super cool. I ran into Jordan. That was Jordan there. He's commented quite a bit on the channel, and he rattled off his last name, and I'm sitting there thinking while he's talking to me, I'm like, I actually remember this one. That's kind of weird when I can do that. Jordan, it was really, really good to meet you. Please, 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 if you see me again, chase me down, man. When I told you that, I was not kidding. I had a calendar and 3 stickers left in the truck. And usually I like to give you guys something whenever I meet you out here on the roads. I know you don't expect it. I know you just expect us to come up, say hi, shoot the crap, and I love doing that, but I just always like to do something like that. And I keep forgetting to grab some extra hats from Dad's inventory pile. That was pretty cool. Nice conversation. Hope everything goes well. He's had 2 kids graduate, so he knows what I'm going to be coming up on this week and next weekend. So far though, the wind isn't blowing today. I probably should have shut my mouth on that one. If you haven't guessed it yet, no, Opie is not with us. I kind of wanted this. We're going to give Opie a week off. We're going to be in and out of the truck. We're going to be making pretty quick trips if everything goes okay. So I'm going to give him this week off. So at most, you guys will be without Opie for at most 4 videos. Maybe 3. It's either going to be a 3 or 4 day work week this week. So you won't be without him for too long. I do forgive you. 100% understand if you hit that click off button and you say, you know what, we're going to wait till Opie comes back. I get you. If everything goes right, our next stop will be Topeka, Kansas. I'm kind of running out of patience here. I need to get more patience. Some drivers are just scared of the rain. It's okay. You drive your truck, you do you. But sometimes when you're going 45 miles an hour, it's just not pleasant. Now these things here, they are passing zones. Kansas put these passing lanes in here. Magnificent things, love them. The only problem is, like with that truck back there, every time we'd hit one, well, he'd hammer down. Oh, it's about like these cars right here. This car right here to our right, been going 62 miles per hour. Even this one up here, this entire time we've been on the 2 lanes. Now I'm having to go 10 over just to get by them, because by the time we get up here back to 2 lane, they're going to back down to 62 miles an hour. Speed limit 65, by the way. You want to run 62, run 62. But you hit these things, do not make me run. Oh, good Lord. I'm having to zip pretty good to go around you. Don't make me do that. You got cars behind you. You hit these areas right here, these passing lanes. Back it off. Let the vehicles behind you go around. It's just an idea. Just a nice thing. Like, we're going to back down. We're going to set the cruise about 68. That shouldn't hold anybody up. It won't hold anybody up that's behind us, because they'll be way back there. Just be considerate, man. Just a little bit. That's all I'm asking. I know. I need to have patience. 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 kind of forgot to tell you guys what we were hauling down here to Topeka. We were hauling 41,000 pounds of, it's a blended chicken. I don't know what that is. I have no clue what that is. I probably don't want to know what that's for. It goes into dog food, some people's dog food. I avoid the chicken side of things with my boys, but that doesn't mean everybody has to. But we've made it down here to Topeka, Kansas. I think I told you earlier, we're going to just drop the trailer off. There is one empty trailer down here. One. We are one trailer away from having to sit down here and ruin my perfect plan of churning and burning and heading for the home front. Earlier when I was on that little bit of a rant, guys, remember, it's your truck, it's your car. You drive it how you want to drive it. You don't need to drive any quicker just because some truck driver's behind you not practicing his best skills at patience. Just remember that. Do you guys see what I see? Am I seeing things? Nah, I'm seeing things. If you've been with the channel for a while, you know how much of a big deal that is. They actually brought rock in. With all the rain that we've been getting, and actually they've been getting this spring, it probably got to the point to where trucks were basically just sinking the minute they hit that yard. We were able to drop our trailer onto the concrete this time, but usually we have to go in there and it gets pretty rough, as you guys can remember. But they brought in some huge rock. Hopefully that will help in the future. That is a pretty good pork tenderloin, I will say. I'm kind of anxious to dig into these as well. They are called sweet corn bites. I'm thinking they're kind of like the, I don't know. I'll have to get back to you on I have to get back to you on that. Those sweet corn bites, those are really, really good. It's basically like deep fat fried sweet corn. Really good. We're at the Sack and Fox Casino at the truck stop section of it. I used to never even think about stopping here and getting food. But I was here one time, ran into a subscriber. He said, hey, try out their pork tenderloin sometime. It's not an Iowa pork tenderloin, but it's going to be pretty good. They were right. That thing was really, really good. You know, Opie picked a good day to skip work. It's been raining. Other than when we were in Topeka. This is a lot of rain. We have 190 miles left. Well, maybe about 200 miles left till we get back home. We're gonna take this wagon home, and tomorrow we're gonna be off, and then we're head back up to the city with it when we pick up our next load. Radar says it's gonna be raining on us all the way home. I am one person that is darn glad that I am a horrible weatherman. Read the radar, it's supposed to be raining all the way home. 190 miles, we're supposed to be in rain. Nope. I not only am not in rain, I have my sunglasses on, and I've had my sunglasses on for probably the past 65 miles. I'm happy with that. We're only about 30 miles from the house right now. We're coming into Ottawa, Iowa. A few of you might remember this is the town that had the main street all ripped up. It's almost done. Almost. Me and Mom and Dad and Paige, and Troy, and Sarah. For Mother's Day, we came over here and we ate at a local restaurant, and the whole front parking's all closed off, so we had to park around back. But they were saying that all they really got to do is get the blacktop down on the parking area of Main Street, and everything should be good to go. Temperature back there, that the bank said it's 72 degrees too. It's a really nice day. The wind came back out, but it's not horrible. Here, when we were down there in that rain, that wind was blowing pretty darn nasty. That's a really good looking W9, isn't it? The late 90s, if I remember right. I know the kid who owns it. I tell you what, guys, I didn't expect this. I did not fully expect to be home this early, let alone before dark. What a perfect day. I expected, well, I wasn't going to say nothing to you guys, but I fully expected to get down there to Topeka, and I was in a really good mood. And what happens then usually? I figured the trailer would be loaded still, and I would not have an empty trailer. We were one trailer away from not having said empty trailer, but we grabbed that empty, hightailed her back, and we made her back in pretty good time. It was 580 miles today, and it really doesn't even feel like it. It feels like it just buzzed along pretty darn quick. Days like that, well, you just really gotta love them when you get advantage to love them, you know what I'm saying? Other than a few hiccups on the highway, and those weren't even hiccups, that was just me not having patience, and a little bit mixed with some rain, you know. Man, what a perfect day. All right, well, we got a little bit of a hike. We're gonna start walking, and I think we're gonna walk home. I really do. Well, it sure is fancy running into you here.
What are you doing?
I was going to walk all the way home.
Really?
I swear to it. I was going to walk all the way home.
Was you really?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know the sun's setting in the east today too.
Yeah. I had to think about that.
Oh, did you?
I was thinking,
What's he talking about?
wait a minute. It's not sitting in the east. It's sitting in the west.
Well,
it's
like you
normal.
were gonna walk home too. Yeah. Right.
I was.
Oh, okay. All right. I'll give you that. Anyway.
Yeah, everybody mowed. So I got to mow now.
You gotta mow tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. That's my plan. All right.
Hey,
Thanks for the ride home.
see you later.
I'll talk to you tomorrow. I didn't tell the crew I was coming home today. Whoops. Yeah, I don't think I told anybody I was coming home today. I figured I'd be sleeping in my truck down there at the truck parking because I figured I'd been home too late, and I don't like waking everybody up in the middle of the night. So I wonder if anybody's even home. Did you just say, what am I doing home?
Yes.
You said tomorrow?
Yes, you said you'd be home tomorrow.
So you're not happy I'm home?
No, I love you being home. It's just I'm going to have to quit what I'm doing.
Why?
Because you won't just let me listen to music and do it.
You're just getting ready for graduation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm deciding to do her middle school years and these things. Because this book's a little too wide.
Woman. Hi, Opie. How are you? All right, so you're going through letters that Paige wrote.
This is an assignment she wrote.
An assignment she wrote in 7th grade.
Yes.
Read it to me.
This was written on December 5th, 2018. My father, if someone gets in your face, punch them in the nose. This is a quote from my dad that I thought resembled the saying, don't let other people get in your way. My dad took care of me when I was really young and when my mom was at work. I have a lot of trust in my dad, and I've learned that I can tell him anything. I love and care for my dad and miss him a lot when he is off at work. What gives me so much trust in my dad is the fact that he has been by my side for so long. When I was just a couple months old, he would take me everywhere he went because my mom was working. He has always trusted me even when I made mistakes. He is incredibly patient and is easy to talk to because he listens and tries to help fix the problem. My dad is strong physically and mentally. He has been able to overcome lots of things that have gotten in his way. He lashes out very rarely when in high-stress situations and always keeps his cool. He's able to do things around the house that the rest of us in the family cannot. For example, he takes all the heavy things down into the basement and fixes our electronics. Where did that guy go?
I don't know. That guy's long gone.
My dad is also very caring.
Oh, yeah.
He protects us from the bad things in the world as best he can. He is the first one on site if you fall down and need picked up. He supports you, believes in you, and hopes the best for you. He tries his hardest to make our house civil, so there is not so much fighting, and overall it has worked. I believe my dad is the most caring person out there.
Oh,
The whole family overall is very thankful for my dad, and I am too. He is a trustworthy, strong, and caring person and my role model. I hope I will grow up and be just as successful as him someday.
Successful.
He is right and wrong sometimes, but to me, he is just right in the middle. It's the closest you can get to perfect as a human being.
Success.
I hope you have just as great a person in your life as I do mine.
Aww.
Oh, and then see, there's your picture.
Hey, I had a beard back then too.
Spiky wickies, creepers, big ear nom noms, a
No.
booper,
Oh,
a fluff
jeez.
fluff. And here's a poem she wrote in November.
Huh.
My paper is not on myself, but on the lovely man in the blouse, who has no hair, nowhere enough to compare to a mouse. He is really tall, but not too slim, and can make me laugh so that I grin. He is a role model, hero, and a friend. He is powerful, smart, and funny to the end. He is a father, the greatest of them all, but he's not only a father, he is mine who I love with heart. And my mom wishes she could play the harp. For that she can show more than love, but affection and hope far above. My brother shows affection by being him, learning how to do what you teach him. And I myself will hug and do what I can to bug. We all have different ways of showing, but we love you, Dad, so keep on knowing. I'm enjoying going through this
Yeah,
stuff,
I
but
bet
this
you
is
are.
not compared to my letter.
No, that doesn't compare to the letter she gave you to stay out of her room.
And to keep out of her school life, because that is her time to be like a resort where she can get away from me. So school back in 7th grade was a resort to Paige.
Okay.
And it's not worked very well for her, for me to stay out of her school life.
No. You were a stalker.
That didn't work.
You're a stalker. You're a stalker. That's all there is to it. All right.
Look, I can't see the bottom of the pool yet again because that was not gravel.
That was gravel.
Guys, I have had my pool for 4 years. This is going on my 5th year, and my husband still doesn't think I know how to take care of it.
That was gravel.
That was not. I guarantee it's going to be back on the bottom again.
Yeah, and I'll put your vacuum in there.
That is not going to pick it up.
I'll let you know tomorrow.
It's called algae, and it's the cloudy
I know
algae.
what you're talking about. That wasn't it.
Yes.
See? She's a stalker. You're a stalker.
No, I'm not. I know how to take care of my dang pool. Just let me do it.
All right, that's it. You
pH?
No, I didn't check the pH.
Check the chlorine?
No.
Then there's no point in doing any of that.
You guys stay safe. And as always, I'll see you next time.